Hello and welcome to the fourth in a series of videos, and I'm joined once again by Professor Michael Hulme. If you remember, in the previous videos we've explored that English language really is the language of international business, and that's been amplified significantly by the hyperconnectivity that the digital world now represents. Michael, you suggest in the report that organisations should consider a thing called reputational resource. What exactly is reputational resource?
Reputational resource is really a hybrid of two elements. It's the digital strategy, the digital platform, and language skills. In other words, the multimodal, many-channeled way in which people communicate today, social media, text, video, etc., has to be married with appropriate language skills so an organisation can represent itself best to its customers. And that becomes reputational resource, and that's a strategic resource for the way in which the company represents itself in its dealings with its customers and the outside world generally.
So to what extent do organisations in the report equip their employees to communicate effectively over social media?
Yes, social media is a very important part of reputational resource and is a key area in which to develop skills. Now, what we see is that individuals within organisations are very, very keen to learn indeed. Something like 96% of respondents from the emerging economies were looking for help in developing language skills. However, less than 50% of organisations were actually matching and equipping themselves to help their employees develop those skills. So that is a serious gap.
So we've established that social media communication and English language skills are inextricably linked, but to what extent is there a desire to improve those language skills?
Throughout the sample, we saw, as I previously referred to, a very strong desire to improve language skills. It's important that we say that this goes across the whole sample. It is not just the Linguarati who are particularly determined to continue to strengthen themselves, but that latent demand for improvement is also in the other two-thirds of the sample as well. And it's important that organisations meet this need. And the fact that the need exists augurs well for companies.
And finally, what else did the data tell us about how employees want to improve their language skills either now or over the next 3 years?
Hardly surprising, given the kind of digital background to the global business world, but individuals are looking for a learning style and learning mode that matches their digital lifestyles. So overall, 72% of respondents wanted flexible learning that sort of fits into their lives. And particularly if we look at the developing countries, the emerging countries, nearly 87% actually want online learning. So what we're talking about is a provision that is designed to fit in with the lives of employees.
Thank you, Michael. You raised some fascinating topics there. Clearly, reputational resource is an important factor for every organisation. Yet it also appears that the skills of the employees are not necessarily there to support it. And even if the training is given to help them out, it's been given in the wrong manner.